Well, it all started, I think, in the second grade when we were doing penmanship. I was excellent in penmanship, and I loved the feeling of paper and a pencil, and I drew all the time as a young child. And then when I got into high school, I really started getting into art because we would have art history, we would have art classes, and you would produce something. And I had a great art teacher in high school. So then I decided, okay, I'm going to study art. I went to the University of Colorado, which did not have a great art department, but I did it anyway. It was very good. I painted. I just really enjoyed it very much, creating all of that. And I continued doing that all of my life. I was more interested in the different mediums and how I could work with the different mediums. And that was one of my things where I would like to try working with watercolors, which I did for a long, long time before I worked on any other kind of medium. And then I got into printing, and then I got into weaving, and then I got it back into oils, and then I started taking these different courses. But I think the thing that really clinched it with me was this outsider work that you see around Georgia. It's about primitive painting, and it's about just painting without any education. I always thought that the people that could paint without worrying about, oh, the rules and that design and all that kind of stuff, they just painted their guts. They painted what they felt. And that's the way I just started thinking about how would I paint and what would I paint. And I just thought, you don't have to worry about that. You paint what you want to paint. You're not creating a Mona Lisa. You're not doing a Picasso. You're just painting what you want to paint. And I loved color. And that's what I was really trying to get into all of my painting, is as much color as I possibly could. Now, the medium would help you decide what you were going to be painting as a subject matter. I never painted too many like figures. I did take life drawing for hundreds of years, but I just think painting animals or landscapes and vegetables and jewelry and fabrics and just anything, it was a wonderful release for me to be able to go to my studio and just create. And it wasn't anything I was ever expecting to make money off of it, although I've sold a few paintings and I've given a lot of my paintings away to people who think they're wonderful. I'm blessed for that people like my artwork. And I've just enjoyed it. That's my whole thing, is this was my release. This is my way of doing things. And of course, incorporating all the things that I found that I had to buy. So I have a large collection of kind of haphazard things that I liked. And it's just been a wonderful life for me. And I haven't been painting too much lately, but I've enjoyed it. And I've mostly liked to, was grateful for the influence in the South of the outsider work and the naivety of painting. Well, as far as subject matter of what I like to paint, I would just really go into going through an episode of painting nothing but fruit, or going to an episode of painting nothing but chickens, or snakes, or whatever it was, or a plant, or a fruit, and just pushing it as far as I could to just get the essence of that kind of a feeling that I had for the chicken. I always wanted to make it more happy than anything. I wasn't interested in making it gloomy or have any kind of emotional thought behind what I was doing. It was more like a spontaneous eruption of, this is what I was going to do. And I think the paint part of it was the best, because with paint, you move fast. And with the watercolors, it dried really fast, and that was the best. Of course, acrylic is even better because you can dilute that and make it almost like a watercolor, but it dries very fast. But I love still lifes, and I loved vegetables, and I love flowers, and I love trees, and just landscapes were just fabulous. And that's what I would just focus on that. And I guess I kind of went through little periods of just focusing on some kind of stuff, and then I would find, oh, that looks fun, I'll do that for a while. And that was the blessing, that I just kept moving. You just don't hold on to anything as anything precious. It's just all whatever comes. And I remember painting paintings for my grandchildren. One of them wanted a painting in their bedroom, so I would think, okay, what would you like? Oh, would you like a painting of Edisto at the beach when we would go in the summer? So I would think up a little scenario of the kids all on the beach or on a raft or chase fishing. You know, that would just be the most fun thing where I could be creating that for them. And they still have those paintings, and it's very honorable that they would do that.